Hello Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of September from September 16th through the 30th. General reading as always. It will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And as always, Taurus, I will include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today. So let's get started. These are the 3 decks that we'll be using for your focus messages. And this particular reading, we're going to be taking a look at 2 hearts and separation, or for those of you who are going through some major challenges in your relationship, and ultimately answering the question, are you guys meant to be? Are you meant to be together? So let's start. These are the 2 decks that we'll be focusing on first, Divine Masculine Confessions and Divine Feminine Confessions. Both of these decks are by Bridget from Divine Essentials, and then we'll grab one from the Soul Activation Oracle deck by Rising Sun Oracle. All right, let's go. Let's see where this is going to go, Taurus, for you and your person. And as always, guys, this can certainly resonate with cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in. And for purposes of this reading, I do tend to say he and him for the masculine, she and her for the feminine. If it's reversed for your situation, absolutely interpret it that way. Okay? So let's get started. Divine Masculine Confessions. I save everything you send to me. I'm sorry I don't always know the right response, but I'm coming up with better answers now. Okay? So for some of you, my feminines, perhaps you've sent emails, texts, or even gifts or cards, something written, some form of communication to this masculine. And, you know, this masculine isn't always the best in responding or getting back to you. But perhaps if you guys are in separation and this person has had a lot of time to think and formulate what it is that they want to say, maybe they're now ready to express themselves in the way that they really need to, or never had the chance to. All right, so that's what's coming forward from the Divine Masculine. I save everything you send to me. And maybe you even wondered that, my feminines. It's like, does your masculine even hold on to things that you've sent him? And clearly, he does. Okay, so let's grab our second focus message here. I'm guided to this one right here. You're more important than material items, status, location, etc. I'd rather have you and sacrifice everything else. This is interesting because if you look at the background, you know, it looks like a letter with a stamp on it. So, and here's this masculine saying, I save everything you send to me. I'm sorry, I don't always know the right response, but I'm coming up with better answers now. I kind of feel that this might be a letter that the feminine might have sent this masculine. And also what I'm feeling is that, my feminines, whatever it is that you have sent your masculine, none of those things mean as much to you compared to the intimacy, compared to the face-to-face interaction that you have with your person, your masculine. It's like, I'd rather have you. It's like these material items, they don't mean as much to me, basically, is what this feminine is saying to this masculine. Okay, so let's add to this, Taurus. Let's see where else this is going to go. All right, our third focus message from the Soul Activation Oracle deck. All right, let's see here. Guided to this card, we have Speak. This is tapped into the throat chakra. The crystal for this card is turquoise. Number 42, which breaks down to a 6. 6 is harmony, loyalty, responsibility, appreciation. Okay, so that's a really nice energy. And if you guys are in separation and you're not speaking, perhaps there's a blockage in the throat chakra, a blockage in communication. We will take a look and see if we can open up lines of communication here. All right, so let's start, Taurus. This is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. What is going on here between you and your person? And, you know, the throat chakra, it's all about expression, the truth between you and your person. But if you guys are not speaking to each other, then that definitely creates a bit of a blockage here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Whoa, I have a card flying. Hold on. Let me grab that really super quick. Everything's fallen off my desk here. Sorry, hold on one second, guys. Okay. So, what we have here, emotional whirlwind, affected, dramatic, unstable. So, if you guys are not speaking, emotionally, you know, you guys are all over the place. So, this type of energy, it makes sense. It does make sense. But there's this spiritual connection that you can't deny. This deep love that you guys share for one another. Share with one another. This is coming through as a soulmate connection. You're not together more than likely at this point, Taurus, but what you're wanting with this person, I feel, is unity. They want that as well. I do feel you guys may very well be on the same page as far as wanting this connection to come back, but you guys have had some issues here, which is why you're not speaking. This could be part of the problem. We have elusive, intangible, dishonest, and tricky. So part of the reason why you're not speaking is because someone was being dishonest. Part of this elusive energy is also somebody who's not exactly making themselves available, you know, or they might just be really hard to track down, or they, as this card states, it could be the masculine that really tends to be elusive with the feminine. And there's this tricky energy right here. So part of this dishonesty and trickiness might have to do with third-party situations or lies and deceit that was going on in the partnership. We've got deja vu coming through here. You and your person, Taurus, you have connected more than likely in a past life. There are karmic lessons attached to this card, repeated patterns that will keep popping up as long as those karmic lessons have not been addressed and learned. And then we've got this misunderstood card coming through, lost soul, victim, and mistakes. So maybe this person made you feel like a victim. Maybe through whatever mistakes either of you have made, there's a lot of misunderstandings and miscommunication, I feel, going on here. And then we've got heart song coming through, inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. I really feel here at this time, Taurus, that it's very important for you to tap into your intuition, to follow your gut, to trust what you're feeling when it comes to this person, this connection. Because when we're at a distance from one another and we're not speaking, we tend to assume a lot of things that might be totally off base. So I feel that there's a lot that you guys have to talk about. You need that face-to-face interaction because there's a reason why this deep love is here, that spiritual connection that you feel with one another. Clearly, from the focus messages, you guys still want each other, but you're not speaking. So we're going to have to dig a little bit deeper here. Okay, so this is the Love Potion Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know? Are you and your person meant to be? Right now, it's really hard to say. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Being tricked, okay? Trickery or tricky energy from this elusive card. And now we've got being tricked. This is part of the problem here, Taurus, that maybe you feel this person tricked you somehow because they were maybe deceptive and dishonest with you. This could be reversed for some of you, Taurus, and it was you that was being tricky with this person. which is why you guys are not speaking. That kind of makes sense. Feeling shut out. Yeah, it makes sense that whoever was tricked, whoever was on the receiving end of someone who was being dishonest, was shut out. So what side of the fence do you fall on here, Taurus? Were you the one that was tricked, or were you the one that was doing the tricking? Adjustments required, absolutely, because the old way of how you guys were dealing with each other, that's not going to work moving forward. We also have steamy temper. Okay, so somebody could really be hot-tempered here. Just fly off the handle and, you know, talking before they're actually thinking about what they're saying, and just having a really bad temper, I feel. Right now, we've got bad vibes that are coming through from the two of you, or bad vibes as a result of this dishonesty and trickery that you guys have dealt with in this partnership. So what I'm feeling here, Taurus, for some of you guys, is you dealt with infidelity, third-party situations, a dishonest person, someone who might have even been conning you or tricking you somehow. And this is also what I'm feeling. If this is the type of relationship that you keep getting into, then that pattern keeps repeating because you haven't learned the lesson. So this might be something that you've been dealing with as far as a past lifetime. And only you can end that cycle. We have mirrored feelings, okay? So that mirrored energy could be tied into a twin flame connection for some of you, which is why we've got that spiritual connection right here. It's a very special soul connection. So what I'm feeling here for some of you guys is this person who was being dishonest and tricky with you could be a past relationship. And maybe there's someone that you know is way better suited for you that you've connected with, who could represent either a soulmate or a twin flame. But maybe these past relationships are still affecting you somehow. And in order for this to work out, Taurus, this is exactly what's needed for you guys to work together, to work as a team. Because you can't want this more than the other person. You both have to want this. You both have to want to work on this partnership. And I really feel by opening up lines of communication, there's a lot that would be resolved here, you know, which is why we've got the throat chakra and the references to speaking here between the two of you, because maybe communication just hasn't been productive, or it's really been lacking here. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot messages. This is my brand new deck. It's called the Tarot Teacher. And for those of you who are interested in learning how to read tarot, I created this deck, making it very easy for you to determine the meanings of each card. It's got upright and reversed meanings. Okay, so there's no second guessing what the card means. It's right there in front of you. So if that's something you're interested in, as I mentioned, that link down below to my deck shop, it's right in the description box. All right, guys, so let's continue, Taurus. Let's see what else needs to come through here for you and your person for this connection. We do have the Five of Pentacles. Pentacles is your own energy, Taurus. This could also be Virgo and Capricorn for some of you guys. Wow. The Five of Pentacles is somebody who's been left out in the cold, okay? Or you left someone out in the cold. This is a breakup. This is tapped into struggles, poverty, insecurity. It could be financial loss for some people. That lack mindset, if I could speak today. It's not a very nice energy. Fives typically are in tarot. We've got the King of Wands, which is fire energy right here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, followed by the King of Cups. So what I'm feeling here, since we've got two kings coming through, Taurus, is, especially for my feminines, you might have been entertaining other options here. And as I mentioned, part of this dishonest energy might be third-party situations. So my feminines, perhaps you were entertaining one person, and then here comes another person. The King of Cups is someone who's very caring, very loving, very strong and compassionate. The King of Wands, somebody very energetic, a natural leader. This person as well could have a temper. They're very passionate. They're very action oriented. The King of Cups is someone who's ready to offer that cup of love, somebody who could certainly be a very good husband or father. And the King of Wands has a great sense of humor, very passionate, as I mentioned, very strong person, a natural leader. So my feminines, what I'm feeling here is that you have options in love and romance, but you got to choose wisely. And I feel part of the reason why you've got two kings popping up here is because there was a third party situation here for some of you. And look at this, it's right next to the Eight of Cups. So this King of Cups could have walked away from you, my feminines. They ended up leaving this connection. But there's also this energy of disappointment and abandonment and loneliness that's tapped into that Eight of Cups. So, I mean, Taurus, depending again on whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel there was a need to walk away from a situation where there were bad vibes, where there was trickery and deceit going on, and whoever was being tricked ended up walking away from the situation, causing the other person to feel shut out. That's what's coming through here. We have the Strength card, which is picking up off of Leo. This is all about bravery and courage, having compassion for someone, a situation, tapping into your inner strength, your willpower, the need for patience and restraint, to not do anything hastily and to simply vie your time, just take your time making some life-altering decisions in your life, certainly when it comes to your love life. This is a reminder, Taurus, for you to realize, you're a lot stronger than you might even be giving yourself credit for. There are changes that are definitely needed here when it comes to your love life, your situation. We've got the Eight of Swords. So this is air energy right here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Eight of Swords is someone who's feeling trapped. And when someone feels trapped, what do they want to do? They want to get out. They want to run from that situation, to break free from it. So I feel that's why we've got that elusive energy too, because as I mentioned, being elusive, sometimes this person is really hard to track down. There's that very restricted energy from the Eight of Swords, somebody who was feeling backed into a corner, and they could also be really paralyzed by fear and anxiety, feeling imprisoned in their own head. This could even be your own energy that you resonate with this message, Taurus. It's basically tapped into self-imposed restrictions. So if you're feeling trapped in a situation, you can certainly break free from that. If you've gotten yourself involved into a situation with someone where you're not happy, where they're being dishonest with you, you can break free from that. If they're tricking you, if they're being dishonest and deceptive, truly, you can break free from that. And so can your person. What I'm ultimately feeling here between the two of you is that both of you know what it's like to experience heartbreak and pain. Both of you know what it's like to deal with someone who's messing around with you, being dishonest with you. You both know what it's like to feel shut out, I feel. And in order for these experiences to be worth the experience, Taurus, you both have to learn from it instead of ignoring the lesson. Let's put it that way. That's why this keeps popping up, that deja vu energy. It's going to keep popping up in your life. And if not in this life, it's going to follow you into your next lifetime because the lesson hasn't been learned. And perhaps you attracted this person into your life because they have issues learning those lessons as well. So end that cycle in this lifetime, Taurus, and just learn the lessons so that you can finally find the happiness that you deserve and that you're looking for. And once you learn those lessons, look at what's coming in for you. We've got the Four of Wands, which is our 1111 card in the tarot deck. 1111, letting you know that you're on the right path in your life. A wish that has the capability of coming true for you. The Four of Wands represents a twin flame connection for some of you as well. We've got the mirrored feelings coming through here. This person, the right person that's meant for you, is your mirror soul. They truly are the other half of your soul. The Four of Wands is a reunion, harmony, cause for celebration, a wedding for some of you. And it's teamwork. It is teamwork, okay? So in order for you to have this happy ending with your person, Taurus, you got to work together. You have to work together. There's no way around it. Okay? So let's add to this. Let's add to this and see what else is coming through here. So let's grab some messages from the Romance Angels deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know here? Are you guys meant to be? Possibly. There are some major obstacles that need to be overcome, but possibly. Look at this. This could be the one for you. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And you guys could have certainly shared past lives together, as I've mentioned. There are lessons attached to family as well. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So somebody might have grown up with a parent who was missing, who abandoned the family, or you and your parent might have butted heads, you guys didn't get along, or this could apply to your person too. There's something tied into a family dynamic that needs healing. Heart-to-heart conversations, that needs to happen more than anything. That's why we started off with the throat chakra tapped into speaking. There's that need for that, okay? Because there's an imbalance there. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And that's the key word right there, honesty, not dishonesty. We need honesty and the truth. We've got let your friends help you. You don't have to go through this journey alone. You have a great support system from your friends and even your family, Taurus. Don't forget that. And then we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Spiritual connection, we already know that. And perhaps you've turned to prayer for guidance when it comes to this situation. Look at this. Reconciliation right here. Okay? Someone from your past is returning to your life. They'll be back. Or you'll be back into their life. It goes both ways. So a reconciliation is possible, and it's coming through here letting you know, Taurus, that this is the one for you. This is the person that you are meant to find happiness with in this lifetime. And again, we've got the Four of Wands coming through here, which is such a happy card. Happy families, a reunion, cause for celebration. So if what you're wanting is long-term commitment from someone, this person might ultimately be the one to offer it to you. Okay, so let's add to this. This is from, if I can grab this deck. All right, this is my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. So let's see what needs to come forward from this deck, Taurus. So again, if you're dealing with someone dishonest and tricky, you can get yourself out of that situation. This might, as I mentioned, it could be past energies. It could be an ex who was dishonest and tricky with you, and they're still giving you bad vibes to this day, maybe. You don't have to let this person affect you if you want to move on from that. And there's somebody else perhaps that really wants to come in to love you the way you deserve to be loved, to bring you that Four of Wands. This is the one for you. So a reconciliation is in the books here. There's your commitment. Okay? Who would have thought one day, one smile, one person could change another's path? A shared vision, a shared destiny, a shared love that will last beyond this lifetime. There you go. There is that commitment that you've been looking for. Joy. This is so beautiful. It really was love at first sight the moment I saw you. From that first glance that I knew was meant for only me. The brush of your hand against mine, your heartwarming smile, and everything about you that brings me joy beyond measure. Thank you for choosing me for life. This is commitment from someone that truly loves you, Taurus. They make you happy. But you guys are not together right now. You're not speaking right now. But as long as you guys are willing to work together, you can work through this. You can bring it back. The next message is cozy. Loneliness can feel so cold when we allow ourselves to wallow in that darkness. It's amazing how uplifting and comforting the right person, the right kind of love is. This is how your love makes my heart feel. Warm, loved, cherished, even on the coldest of days. This is how they make you feel, Taurus. The right kind of love. You already know what the wrong kind of love feels like. They do too. You guys enhance each other's lives. But the wrong person will take away from that life. You already know what that's like. The next message is diversity. Right from the start, life has tried to keep us apart. We come from two different worlds. I wish we could all just accept each other for who we are. Embrace our differences, backgrounds, colors, religions, opinions, age differences, ethnicities, sexual orientation, political stance. Love is love is love, and you're mine. So if you resonate with this message through the diversities that you guys have had to face, take from it whatever makes sense for you, okay? We also have peace. I just want to feel peace in my heart, but that's never going to happen as long as we're apart. I know we had to let each other go due to circumstances beyond our control, but I will never stop wanting you. Please don't stop hoping that someday we can find our way back to each other. You are my serenity. I really feel here, Taurus, the person that you want to be with, life will find a way to bring you guys back. Will restore peace in your heart and in your life. You've already been through enough chaos and trauma, I feel. It's time to restore peace in your life. And lastly, Kismet. You and I were two lost souls, destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. Okay? So you know who this person is, Taurus. You know that this person is right for you. You know that they are your love of a lifetime. You know that they are the one for you. Do not allow past relationships to continue to hurt you. What's in the past is in the past. Focus on the now. Focus on the future and what it can bring you. Okay? So let's add to this. So I wanted to grab some dialogue messages. This is the Thinking Man Oracle. This is my volume 2 deck, focusing on the Divine Masculine. So my masculines, what do you want to say to your feminine? Let's see. Real men cry. And I really feel here, Taurus, this masculine who wants to be so much a part of your life, because they're not with you. I mean, they've really been brought to tears as a result of the disconnection, as a result of you guys not being in each other's lives right now. Please tell me we can try again. Please. You see, my feminines, this masculine, not ready to give up, won't ever give up, wants to try again. Are you willing to try also? Next message. We're two stubborn people keeping our distance, trying to prove we're both right. This is fucking ridiculous. Can we please just be together already? I love you. So if this applies to your situation, Taurus, it's coming through here from your masculine. Let's stay together. Please say yes. Please say yes. That is what this masculine wants, my feminines. There's no one else I'd rather get naked with. Okay? So those intimate moments that you guys have shared, and again, we have references to third-party situations. If it was this masculine, for example, that ended up experiencing a third-party situation with someone else, and they're unfulfilled by that, this is basically letting you know here, my feminines, that this masculine just wants to experience those intimate physical moments with you and you only. One last message. I miss your voice, your laughter, the endless hours of conversations we had about anything, about everything, about nothing in particular. Oh, how I miss you. And it's interesting how we have speak and that throat chakra energy, because you guys spoke so much in the past for hours, whether through text, a phone call, however way you guys communicated, and then all of a sudden there wasn't any speaking going on. And this masculine definitely misses that, misses those types of interactions with the feminine. All right, so my feminines, it is your turn to speak up here. So let's grab some insight from the Love Messages deck. This is by High Priestess 1111. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, for the Divine Feminine. All right, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine here? Can you forgive me, please? Okay, so for some of you, it's my feminines who entered into a third-party situation or hurt the masculine and really wanting forgiveness. Next message. I know I messed up and did things that made it seem like I don't care, but trust me, you are my world. Okay, so my feminines, you're really having some clarity on your own actions and the role that you played and what contributed to you guys breaking up. And that's a huge step. That's a good thing. I'm thinking about you right now. Okay, so my feminines, you're thinking about this masculine and they're picking up off of that. Even from a distance, energetically, you guys are still connected. Spiritual connection right here. We also have, I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now. So my feminines, if you resonate with this for yourself, then it's time for you to work on you so that you're not a big mess. Okay, so maybe timing is necessary here to bring about this reconciliation. You don't want to rush into that. So take care of whatever parts of your life you need to address. One last message. I smile whenever I get a message from you. Okay? And I believe it. I feel when you receive some form of communication from your masculine, it does bring a smile to your face, my feminines. And because that hasn't been happening lately, you miss it. You guys miss each other. At the end of the day, you guys miss each other. So let's grab some additional messages from the Journey of Love decks. This is volume 1 and 2. I have combined both of these decks. This is another deck by Bridget from Divine Essentials. So let's see what else here, Taurus, needs to come through for you and your person. I've been watching you. Okay, so we have this jealous energy. Either you're jealous or they're jealous. This could also be past energies here because of dishonest and tricky energy and third-party situations. So whoever was left out in the cold, so to speak, checking out the other person and just being very jealous that, you know, you guys are not together. I really feel that that is past energies. So The next card, number 23, alignment. Things are coming together now. And I mean, obviously, you're more than likely in separation for now, but there's a lot going on beneath the surface here, Taurus. And the universe has your back, helping you guys to come back together. So have faith that this is all going to work out for you. Look at this. Number 25 is reconciliation. It's time to unite and work together now. Yes. Where is that card? Exactly right. Working together. This is what's needed between the two of you. In order for this relationship to be successful and be long-term, Taurus, you guys have to work together. We also have clarity. I finally see number 20. Clarity is so important. I feel this is something that you both need to be able to make really good decisions for yourselves as well as for each other. And lastly, we have number 38, consistency. I promise to make it all up to you. I feel you both have things that you need to do to make up for your actions in this relationship. You know, it doesn't just fall on one person. I feel it comes down to the both of you to be able to make amends in however way you need to. Okay, I promise to make it all up to you. So that's what's coming through. But yeah, we've got 2 cards here talking about a reconciliation between you and your person. All right, so there's a chance here, Taurus, that you guys can work this out. All right, guys, so let's grab some songs here. This is my Heart Songs deck. We'll grab some songs that could be a part of this reading, Taurus. If you are unfamiliar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Okay. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus. What songs need to come through here for this connection? My Heart Will Go On. This is the Titanic theme by Celine Dion. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you. One true time I'd hold to, and my life will always go on. You know, I really feel here, Taurus, that this person that you're focused on for this reading that you want to reconcile with, they really are that one love that you were meant to have in this lifetime. And this love that you guys share, it will go on forever. Next message, Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams. Look into my eyes. You will see what you mean to me. Search your heart, search your soul. And when you find me there, you'll search no more. I really do feel, Taurus, that your search is over. That this is your person. This is the one for you. Yes, there's healing that needs to happen here. There are challenges and obstacles that need to be overcome. You guys have to work together to make this work. But I really do feel that it's possible for you guys to overcome that. And this is your person. You guys are meant to be together. You're meant to be together. I Was Born to Love You by Queen. So take a chance with me. Let me romance with you. I'm caught in a dream and my dreams come true. So hard to believe this is happening to me. An amazing feeling coming through. So perhaps, Taurus, I feel you and this person were meant to come together in this lifetime. And I also feel for some of you, you've connected in past lives, as I mentioned. They really were born to love you in this life. Allow them to love you the way you deserve to be loved. And again, I feel you both have experienced heartbreak. You both have experienced bad relationships. And what you have here, it's a good thing. You just got to get rid of the not so good things that are trying to interject and influence the direction that this relationship is going. You guys need to grab hold of the reins and take control of the situation and work together to fix what's broken in this partnership. And you guys can do it. We've got a couple references here to reconciliation. There's certainly a chance here that you guys can bring this back together. work through those obstacles and really have a very successful union here. We're talking long-term commitment by way of marriage, building a life, sharing a home, having children someday, blended families for some of you. You can have that happy ending, Taurus, with your person. Okay? So let us grab some final messages from the guardian angels. This may or may not pertain to your love life, but these are simply final messages for this reading for the second half of September that the angels want to convey to you at this time. All right, Taurus, what are the final messages from your angels? And bottom of the deck is miracle. Wow. Look at this. You have believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your person. You have to believe in this relationship. You have to believe in higher power. You have to believe in your spirit guides, your angels, the universe, and it will all ultimately work out for the best. All is possible here. And then you've got a miracle that's blessing this reading as well, Taurus. It's amazing. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away, for I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Oh my gosh, Taurus. I could not have chosen a better message from your angels to close out this reading. It's beautiful. So not only do you have the potential to come back into union with your person, the one that's meant for you in this lifetime, but the angels are watching out for you. The universe has your back, and you've got miracles that are on their way to you. So have patience and just allow your life to unfold the way it is meant to. There are some surprises here in store for you, truly, when it comes to this connection and just your life overall. All right, so that's what I've got for you this time around, Taurus. I do hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you helps you out and offers you the clarity that you need. And again, if you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.